Hey guys and gals, got another one for you today. This is video 3 of the same night. I was platooned up with Drewski. He's in his IS-7, my first choice of Tier 10 heavy tanks, and I'm in my Kranvagn, which is my second favorite. So we were on Mirvanka, winner, standard battle. A lot of 10s in this game, and then each team has 5 9s. Mirvanka, to me, I call it the Quickie baby syndrome, and I'm sure there's other streamers and players on PC that do the same thing, but I just have watched more of Quickie baby, and I think he's the most popular guy. Most people watch him, so they'd understand that concept. Quickie baby syndrome is from watching how PC does it to trying to apply that to console. And what I mean by that is in PC, they have a lot more vegetation and bushes you can hide in. So they call on this map Mirvanka on the PC, the 890 line is the magical forest. Because you can move through there with your scouts and mediums, and you stay double bush pretty much through the whole thing. Whereas on here, we don't have as much vegetation, so it's kind of just another part of the map. And why I call it Quickie baby syndrome is people think it works exactly the same as PC, so they'll take the 890, but then they're essentially just stuck on there. And I'm sure I've blabbed about this in other Mirvanka videos that I've made, but it's just a big point of mine that I like to try to get out. On console, it's just different than PC. We don't have as much vegetation. You can't pull off the same moves as what good players do on PC. So alternatively, the 1, 2, 3 line to me is the most important thing on Mirvanka. However, not to downplay the importance of the 890, it is a nice, it gives you a nice ability to be able to flank the other team, but you have to get through the 890 and flank the team before your team dies on the 2, 3, 4. So since I'm always on the 2, 3, 4 line, I'm going to do my best to win the 2, 3, 4 before we lose the 890. If I feel like we're about to lose the 890, then I'm going to pick up the pace over here on the 2, 3, 4. So I bounce the Emil 2 shell. I let him know, you know, someday you'll grow up and be a Kranvagn. In this game, you are not. So I missed that Sheridan. He started to back down right as I pulled the trigger. I got 5 spots. I noticed our mediums in F8. So they haven't sent anything down 890. There's a lot of tanks back here. We're going to play it slow. Now we both have Artie, so this is a dangerous game. I spot this Waffle Trogger E100 in the back. Maybe I'm not sure who spotted him, but I see him back there. And to me, he's priority. Our Artie can one-shot him. We both have T92s. If I get one shot in him, these guys are trying to shoot the side of my turret, so I'm trying to poke a little bit, at least give some movement in between my shots. But you can't move too much in the Kranvagn because the accuracy and aim time and soft stats are so terrible. Alright, so this Sheridan either was counting my shells or he just doesn't care. And now, since he poked for the second time, I feel like he knows that I'm reloading. Props to him. And to me, I just log that in my head as far as like, this guy's playing the same game that I am. He's just doing it around a Kranvagn. So if I have the opportunity to take this Sheridan down, I'm going to take it. So I come back up here, the Waffle, track him as he starts to back up. I take a shot in the side of the head. It's okay. Shut down the Waffle Trogger E100. That is a must-kill tank. And then I had one more shell, so I throw it into the 705. And I don't know how many people are counting my shells, so I don't just want to like fall back off this ridge and quit applying pressure. They have no idea when I reload. Drewski's been getting pounded by Artie, so he's got to leave that corner. And they're starting to surround us here. The worst thing we can do is panic and just push out. We still have 3 tank destroyers behind us, so if we need to focus on the left side over here, then we can send a few tanks to fight the left side while a couple hold this side. And if they pour over this side, our tank destroyers should be able to shut them down. Alright, so I got the side of this chieftain, I hit his ammo rack, and I believe I'm clipping now. Not 100% certain, but we have a couple tanks. Actually, our Death Star pretty much just pushed those two heavies back. And once again, the Sheridan sneaks over the ridge, kills Drewski, and then is on a mission to take care of our Death Star. I really don't want him to get away. I feel like he's going to be the game changer. So I get my shells in, but I don't hit him. And the 705 shoots in front of me, so I'm not too worried about him. I know he's got a long reload if he's got the big gun. The Waffle hits me, and then that chieftain snaps me up. And this E5 on my side, I didn't realize he's as close as he was. I look to the left, and then I hear the gunshot go off behind me that this E5 is here. He's taken care of. And now there's an E4 back there. So if I can track this E4, that'll be huge. I hit his engine deck, break his motor. There's still those two heavies there. I mean, they essentially have to be in that little line on the map for me to be too worried about them. Our already shuts down the Chieftain, which, I mean, we have a batch at 155, 58. I think I said we had a T92 earlier, but the nice thing about the 58 is he gets 4 shells, so if there's soft targets for him to shoot at, he can use his shells to just destroy tanks rather than like one-shotting them like the T92 has to. So the Emil 2 got a little too brave, too high, and I had some shells for him. Every time the 705 pops up, I'm just going to pop back up higher, just to kind of push him back down. Their T92 takes care of my E75, and then as I poke up this time, I spot their Artie, which is a beautiful thing. I felt like Artie was going to be what might keep them in this game, but as soon as I'm clipped, I'm going to try to just put as much damage out as possible and not sit and poke at these guys. Somebody hits the Waffle before me, which is sweet because that means I have 3 shells for these guys. Kill the 705, and before I can get my 4th shot into E4, E4 shuts me down. And my guys shut E4 down, and then Artie also gets shut down. So I play to win. I enjoy playing with friends, meeting new people, especially meeting competent players that have my same play style. And then I love being in a choke. Just each team side by side, leveraging for position, jockeying for damage. This is probably my I'm more proud of this Kranvagn ace tanker than the other 2 ace tankers that I've gotten in it. I might have 4 now, I'm not sure. It'd be cool if they kept track of that. Anyways, high caliber, ace tanker. Let's see, I'm at 80%, so I'm almost to my 2nd mark. Got a sniper medal, 6,300 damage, 31 assisted. Working that ridgeline, whether you have gun depression or not, is, to me, like the key. Whoever owns that centerpiece is going to win Mirvanka. And there was no rush because they didn't send anything down the 890. Their whole team was there, and our whole team was essentially there, so it was just a big old fist fight, which is awesome. 6,300 damage. Drewski got pummeled by Artie, so he didn't get as much damage as he'd liked. 1,600. Death Star did 3,500. Our Artie did work with 3,800. Only 2 kills, but that's fine. Getting some damage out is important. Batchat had 3 kills with 1,600, so he was just stealing kills. And that's okay. That's what I mean, as long as you got some people doing damage, some people getting kills, you're going to win the game, right? Their E5 did some work on the corner with 3,200, 2 kills. Their Sheridan, 3,000 with 2 kills, and he could have done so much more had he not ran in there. I felt like had he just continued to poke the ridge, he probably would have had a better chance of winning that game. Once he threw his tank, it was pretty much, I was just comfortable on the hill once he was gone. Nothing else too important. Their Waffle Trogger E100 did triple zeros. Their E100 had triple zeros, and their Tier 10 Chinese tank also had triple zeros. So 3 10s dropping 0 damage. I mean, we had a 705A with 0 and a Death Star with 300, so it's pretty close. However, they had 1 extra 10 that didn't do anything. I'll quit blabbing. You guys have a wonderful day or night. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.